with a screen like this, you could have just called it owls. Get it? Anyway. Load game. Today is indeed August 9th. This seems about right. $1,500 in the bank. Oh, baby. Let's see what our frame rate looks like when we get to the end of this. I can't wait. I can't wait. Are you growing the beard? I'm not growing the beard. I just was lazy this weekend and did not shave. You look like Ben Bernanke. I can totally see that, but I do think that Ben Bernanke is probably like... He's like 6'5", right? I think he's got a little bit of a height advantage on me. No, he is not a hockey player. Ben Bernanke was the former head of the American Federal Reserve during the 2008 financial crisis. All right, what do we got here? Search for clues at the altar near Lisa's discovery site. I remember because we accidentally went 20 minutes late last time. I have to say, it's not perfect, but it is a lot smoother. Like, it's a lot smoother. I'd still say... It's funny, in a normal game, if you move the camera like this and it hitched, people would be pissed. But this is legit, like, at least 5 times less nauseating than it used to be. Alright. If you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my skateboard back here. I'm doing a little
Leonard
talking.
Dolman, a.k.a. Professor R. How could such an intelligent person like her suffer such a tragic downfall? Does the South really corrupt people, like Patti said? This sunlight certainly seems capable of breaking someone down.
Ryan?
Is that... try to resist it.
Is
It's
it a
so
reference
hot,
to
it
me?
feels like I'm
I
burning
appreciate
up.
it either
But that
way.
doesn't
Thank you,
explain
thank you.
it. Perhaps we really do need to focus on the Clarkson bloodline itself. Everything in this town, whether it's visible or invisible, it all carries shades of their influence. Buildings,
Thanks a lot.
people, conversations, food. Right down to each blade of grass. There isn't anything beyond the reach of the Clarkson's breath. Even San Rouge itself was created by Clarkson blood. Zach, just looking at the people involved in this case tells us all we need to know, don't you think? What stands before us now aren't your usual serial killers, and not even your usual drug case. It's the history of sin that's weighing down the shoulders of the massive entity known as the Clarkson family. And we're simply lost souls wandering through its colossal womb. We need to be like Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket, put our heads together and find the way out. No matter what we go up against, no matter what situation we find ourselves in, our mission never changes. We need to apprehend the perpetrator and bring them to justice. It's as simple as that, Zach.
Dude, he's at like 1,000,000 points in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's all I'm saying. Forrest Reed, thank you as well for the gifted subscriptions. So let's play some Deadly Premonition. Can we can make it through this way. Okay. Okay. No, we can't. Okay, yes we can. Here we are. Yo, but first, dare we do a little stone skipping? Good. Good. Bad. That hurts. More. Play again. The Shreveport. Here we go. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. Bad. Beware, this moves time forward. Yeah, but only like... It didn't seem like it moved by a lot. Cool. Cool. Good. 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 Bad, 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 bad. 10 skips. Okay, that's a little bit better. 20 skips? Not possible. Not possible. Bad. Cool. Good. 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 Cool. Good. Good, good, bad, bad. Oh, we were in there. Give me one more. Give me one more. We gotta start strong. Those first goods are worth more than anything. 10 skips, dude. 10 skips. With no cools? Excuse me, I need a Lafayette stone. The Baton Rouge is too bottom heavy. $11 skips. 11 skips. Give me one more. Give me one more. Bro Bridges! It's so easy. It's so cool. Whatever, do 14 skips. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a new moon record. We got a lizard's tail. Let me out. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking CLG. Oh. I would like to interact with the quest. Oh, we got to enter through the door. Okay, there we go. All right, profiling start. Apologies for my metal straw demeanor. Where Lise slept.
After Lise Clarkson was murdered, her body was put back together here. Just like how Galena's body was dismembered, then rearranged within the holding cell. Lena Doman and PJ's bodies were also blown to pieces in the end.
It was more about the pipe bomb.
Perhaps that's the nature of the curse that's taken hold of the Clarksons.
Exploding?
What do you think, Zach? Is there any significance to these similarities?
Okay. Decomposing cloth.
There's some decomposing cloth here. We saw the same type of cloth at the sugarcane plantation.
It's burlap.
They must have used that cloth when they transported Lisa's body. And who cares about mundane evidence like that?
I don't know, the police?
This isn't a case that can be solved by gathering the kind of evidence we'd need to submit to a court.
It's gonna make it hard to get a charge, but sure. Cut grass.
The growth is all missing from this particular section. It wasn't just cutaway. She used fire to burn it out. Everything was planned so meticulously, as if she wanted to show this altar to someone. That's why Chuck ended up discovering it.
Chuck hates to cut the grass. Flat
There's
stone.
a flat, evenly weighted stone here. I bet we could use this to score an amazing stone skipping record.
Oh, baby!
Let's give it a try whenever we get some downtime. For now, we need to focus on this investigation, Zach.
Patrikas Ryan, thank you again as well. Thank you, thank you. Oops.
This altar is covered in burn marks.
Looks like mouth's sharded here.
But there's hardly any residue left. There's no way for me to tell what was burned here. I could send it home for analysis, but is that really necessary?
Many people would say yes, mostly
It'll
the
just
police.
end up giving Abrahams more busy work. More importantly, Zach, someone who knew how to manipulate fire was behind all this. In other words, these roots prove that Lena was here.
She's
And
big
that's
into
enough for
fire
me.
dynamics, I remember. Bootprint red seed.
These red seeds keep sticking out to me.
Red seed.
But we need to figure out what's
Red
going on with
tree.
this altar before we focus on anything else. Isn't that right, Zach?
And then bootprint.
Zach, this is an ominous sign. Among all the different footprints here are a set made from engineer boots.
Engineer boots.
Yes, I know. He probably only made them when he came to inspect the scene. I'm sure that Patti and I left our own set of prints here too. But how do you explain the set that's inside the yellow tape?
I don't know what engineer boots are, but I'm interested. I thought they gave you an iron ring when you graduated, not a pair of Air Force Ones. Oh no.
Hey! FBI! The hell you doing back here?
What do you think? Yo, do you think we have to skip a stone into his engine to disable him?
You already solved the case, yeah? So go on. your ass out of town.
Why do you think I solved the case?
Tongue clack.
Shoot! Exactly how stupid are you, FBI? Every feller in town already knows that Professor Orr's the one behind all this shit.
Why are you shouting? We're like 10 feet away.
Hey, Chuck. Can you see the altar from there?
I'd see the whole damn thing, along with your stupid ass standing there, trying to act all smart and shit.
You told
Trying
me
to
that
act
the
all
poacher's
smart
boat you
and
were
shit.
chasing disappeared around this area, correct?
What is he
Yeah,
doing?
that's what I said, all right.
Stop doing that.
What? You forget already? If you're just gonna waste our tax dollars out here, least you could do is catch them goddamn poachers.
Sir, with all due respect, you operate an airboat in the deep south. How many of your tax dollars do you think go to funding an FBI investigation?
Fucking FBI, go and make yourself useful for once in your damn life.
Oh my
Chuck,
god.
we don't chase down fishing boats. Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our government, that is.
Then stop acting all leery, like I ain't being truthful or whatever. I'm busy too, you know.
Doesn't seem like
So
it.
long, FBI.
Zach, he just taught us what the true purpose of this altar is. It was built here so that the ritual could be watched from a boat in the bayou.
What do you mean? They
Ah.
could have just walked out here. There's no reason why they had to watch it from a boat.
No, but we saw the cutscene with that lady on the boat earlier.
The goddess of fertility, Patti.
The spiritual man. Sure. Why not? You said that part already. Who.
The goddess of fertility. A fine name indeed. So much blood has been shed, yet you remain in this town.
He's a good ventriloquist.
Surely, you know why.
Of course I do, Houngan. My work here isn't finished yet. You know, I could really use one of your oracles right now.
You're more fun than I thought.
Thanks, Slash.
Here's the oracle you ask for. Listen with your heart. Speak to the 17 comrades who saw the birth of New Orleans.
The New Orleans Saints starting defense.
Feel the holy Allah.
I'm not sure, brother. This is the Deep South.
The giant lady's finger points down toward your goal, the entrance to the forbidden.
Poetic and graceful as ever, Houngan.
Laughs in goodbye to you as well. Goodbye. Shouldn't he be recording with Hollywood Undead right now?
Houngan's oracles are leading us toward the core of this case. That's the one thing I'm sure of. But don't misunderstand, Zach. I'm not blindly following him.
Well,
I only follow my intuition. Metaphysical offender profiling. That's all there is to it.
knock knock. Who's there? Mapu. This guy eats Mapu. Is that how that goes? I can't remember.
17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it.
17
We may need to
of
use
the
history to
same
figure this
thing.
one out. After all, we need to find some... That's not it, Zach.
What? 17 people who saw the birth of New Orleans will be buried in the
17
cemetery.
comrades must have survived for a shockingly long time. Remember, they were here to see the birth of New Orleans. The 17 comrades must refer to some area that has 17 of the same thing in it. We may need to use history to figure this one out.
Memorial
After all, we
Oak
need to
Street.
find someone or
17
something
oak
that
trees.
saw That's it, Zach. The French established the colony of La Nouvelle Orléans in 1718,
What'd you just say to me?
just about 300 years ago. The only 17 comrades that would have been around back then are the 300-year-old oak trees along this road. a majestic road lined by oak trees. Come on, let's go ask these sages of Lucare for some help on our investigation.
He's done it.
Zach, the Holy Allah is a shockingly simple metaphor, especially considering the quality of the oracles we've received thus far. It seems as if Houngan's poetic muse is finally running dry.
Bodied.
The great thing about us Americans is that we can recreate our homeland anywhere. We're happy to transport crunchy bacon across the deserts of Africa if we need to. That's what it means to be American, and this Holy Allah is just another example of that. From the early days of the frontier era, they've been helping us Americans be what we've always meant to be.
Bridges!
Zach, there's no Allah there. Don't think so hard about it. The Holy Allah refers to that one thing we see so often in American towns.
Bridges! Water
Zach,
towers.
If the Holy Allah that's it. I never doubted you, Zach. The Holy Allah refers to a water tower. Specifically that water tower with its Clarkson family crest. It must be hiding some sort of clue. Let's fill the Allah
Red
and
Sea.
see
Oh,
what
is
it
this going to do a
means.
Deadly Premonition one? The red seed is inside of the water tower and the whole town's going to go psychedelic? Whole town's going to go psychedelic? I can't wait. It's going to be heavy snarf vibes.
Zach, what do you think the giant lady's finger is?
It's a large tree branch.
I'm at a loss. I never thought one of Houngan's childish riddles would force me to think so hard.
Have you tried selecting everything on the map that it isn't?
But, oh well. I'm sure that as we deal with the rest of the Oracle, it'll reveal itself to us.
Okay.
What? Is there something on my face?
Listen carefully, Patricia. As my skilled assistant, I trust you a great deal.
Some would say too much.
So I want you to answer me honestly.
Answer what?
Do you have any idea where Melvin might have gone?
No.
He didn't seem to be acting or talking differently than usual?
No. I don't think so.
Mentally, he's always been about 14 years old.
Okay, I believe your words. Zach, we have a lot of work to do. It feels like we're finally approaching the climax here.
Okay, I'm ready. I kind of want to talk to the trees. We'll see what gets us there first, though. Wait, hold on. Hold on, though. The stone. The mythical stone that's good for skipping. The heck is this? Black bass tail. No. 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 Excuse me. Where's my cool stone? Cool. Good. Good. I thought we were doing so well. That's alright. Let me out. It did skip underwater for a bit, but you know what? I'll take it. 10 skips, still pretty good.
Did you notice anything strange before your daddy went missing? Did he seem
Could you be more
different
specific?
from usual, or say things that didn't make sense?
Nope. He was the same as always. We talked a lot. I reckon he was in a better mood than usual. Almost even too talkative.
Zach, she's putting on a strong face, but it's clear that she's very worried. Let's try and cheer her up a bit. What's the best thing to say in times like these?
You don't need to worry about me, Agent York. Let's just focus on the work we have left to do.
Unfortunately, it looks like your parents disappearing is connected with this case somehow.
Yeah, no.
How inconvenient
Melvin
for me.
seems to love you so much. It's hard for me to believe he would just disappear and leave you all alone. Something must be afoot here. I wish I could tell you I'm sure they're okay, even without any evidence. But I hate lies, Patti. I can't guarantee that they're safe. That's my honest opinion.
I'm trying to prepare myself for it, but I want to hope that they're okay.
Of course. Zach and I feel the same way, but if you happen to think of anything that might help, please let me know.
Yeah,
Even
we're
the
rooting for you,
tiniest
Patti.
piece of information could end up coming in handy.
Yeah, I understand. But I really don't know anything. I just feel like I know that Mama's okay somehow.
Meaning?
Even when we're apart, I can always tell how my mama's feeling. You know, like how twins can sense each other's feelings? But that's it. I can't tell where she is or what she's doing. Besides, I'm just a kid. Can't really trust what I'm saying, can you?
Zach, it seems like she and her mother possess some kind of secret bond, but we shouldn't try to force it out of her. Yes, you're exactly right. Let's just keep our eyes on her for now. So, what other movies have you seen on that
Here we
sci-fi
go.
movie channel?
What? That question again?
What did I tell you? In this country, all dialogues.
Okay, I'll answer it. I need to think of a movie that Schwarzenegger wasn't in.
Arnold S.
Okay, I got one. It's a film about people who travel around the world
Yo,
in 80 days.
Arnold S. is in that
I think
movie.
It was a remake of an older one.
He's in the
They went to
Jackie
a bunch of
Chan
different
Around the World in
countries,
80
and there was
Days.
tons of CG, so it was fun to watch. It starred some kung fu guy and a British man.
It's Jackie
Sorry,
Chan.
but they didn't ask your beloved
Arnold Schwarzenegger
S.
is in that
one.
movie.
Around the World in 80 Days, 2004. Directed by Frank Karachi. Starring Jackie Chan and Steve Coogan. Unfortunately, Patti, it appears that you didn't watch this film closely enough.
I did too.
Then you must have been far too distracted. He's in it.
He is in
In
it.
it? Who is? Wait, no, it can't be.
That's right. Arnold S. is in that
He
movie.
plays some kind of
You're
hippie.
lying. There's no way. I mean, he was already governor of California by the time that movie came out.
You're exactly right. In October of
It
2003,
was filmed in
he
advance.
became the new governor of California. But he was still able to appear in the film since it was in a small enough capacity not to interfere with his governing duties.
It also
You
has
can
like an
find him
8
in
on
the
Rotten
Istanbul
Tomatoes.
segment.
What? I sort of remember the Istanbul part, but the prince? The prince with the crazy hairdo?
That's right. He played Prince Happy, a romantic with long hair, skilled at telling stories.
Also
and playing
known as a
guitar.
hippie.
He was so in character. Even I didn't recognize him at first glance. Flawless makeup, hairstyling, costume design, and impeccable acting. I was speechless. I believe that entering the political world only allowed him to further widen his acting repertoire. His acting was always so realistic and full of presence. But then, he went and added elaborate technique on top of it. Perfection. Patti, I'm now convinced that you've been seduced by his charm without even realizing it.
Phrasing?
That's why you've been unconsciously seeking out films that he appears in. You don't need to feel embarrassed. It's a perfectly natural phenomenon.
Yeah. Let's just get back to the investigation. Come on, please.
You're right, Patti. This is no time for idle chatter. We have 2 important goals now. Solving this case and finding your daddy.
In that
Let's get
order.
back to work. No more chit-chat. You heard her, Zach. We need you to focus as well.
So sorry. I just can't get over him calling Arnold Schwarzenegger unrecognizable. Has there ever been a role in which the 6-time Mr. Olympia was unrecognizable? The 6-time Mr. Olympia with the heavy Austrian accent?
It's a beautiful day, Patti.
Really? Seems kinda normal to me.
Now that you mention it, yes, it is a normal day. I just felt like saying that.
What? You know, sometimes you really get on my nerves.
It's a beautiful day,
All right,
Patti.
well, we'll be
Really?
leaving then.
Seems kinda normal to me.
Now that you mention it,
Take me back to Casa Pineapple, please. She falls for it every time. 1 lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Oh, nothing. I just felt like saying that. I want them to play this song at my funeral. This is definitely not the foyer, for the record, but that's fine. Man, I can't get over the frame rate. It's so good.
Why do you think the Clarksons chose a dragonfly for their family crest? In some European countries, dragonflies are called devil's needles, and folklore suggests that they fly around, sewing up the mouths of children who don't do as they're told. In Japan, some samurai helmets are also shaped like dragonflies. There, dragonflies are seen as beneficial insects who march valiantly ahead, preying on the pests that devour crops. In other words, dragonflies symbolize opposite things depending on whether you're in the east or the west.
What if you're in the deep south?
Why did the Clarksons choose this insect to be their symbol? I can't help but feel like it's something deeper than the cliched image of dragonflies as guardians of crops. Houngan called the dragonfly a flying serpent. What if his interpretation was right on the mark? The Clarksons are serpentine. Savage, cunning, and skilled at protecting themselves.
You're thinking
But they
of
don't
Slytherin.
slither along the ground. They're serpents with wings that allow them to soar above the rest. But now, those wings are starting to fail on them. That's what really triggered this incident. After acquiring wings, the serpent attained prosperity and was crowned in glory. But now it's lost its power, wavering, moments away from plummeting back down to the earth. So it started lashing out against others, just like it used to do before it gained its wings. Sort of sounds like an ancient myth, doesn't it?
Oh, my bad. He was still going, huh? I can't wait to see what this looks like.
Zach, do you sense that? These trees have watched over this land for the past 300 years.
Maybe they could stop that guy in the SUV from parking on the grass then?
Long before the Clarksons built up their town, these trees were here. If they could speak, I wonder what they'd have to say about this case.
Bark.
Has there always been a different number of trees on each side?
Yeah. I heard that by the time our town came along, there were only 17 left.
It's well-known old wives' tale about the creation of Le Carré. Okay. Oh, because something happened with this one. This one's got hemorrhoids.
A general from the south might have cut one down during the Civil War.
Intriguing, Patti. Why did he cut one down?
I don't know. Folks say he planted a red tree in its place. I don't know if that's
General
true or not,
E.
though.
Tree.
Zach, the shape of these seeds. They look just like the ones we saw at Lisa's altar. Patti, it appears that legend about the red tree wasn't a total lie. The first tree is withered and gone, but the shells from its seeds remain. Perhaps that red tree left some descendants somewhere else.
Oh my god. Is that Forrest Kayson's dog? We gotta follow it. He took us to the final boss last time, which was his owner, but...
Zach, he seems to know something that we don't. Doesn't it seem like he's trying to guide us somewhere?
Willie.
What? What's going on?
The dog's running the show now, CLG.
Change of plans, Patti. Let's go on a little stroll with that Dalmatian.
Woof, by the way. Yeah, woof. Follow the eerie Dalmatian. Okay. I will. I mean, what can you say about York that hasn't already been said? He's got the broadest torso and the thickest chest muscles of any man in history, and at a full-out jog, he can outsprint a dog. The man is a physical specimen. No wonder he's capable of taking down all those snarf lords with his mind bullets. Bet he could do it even when he's crouched. On your mark, get set, go. Whoever makes it to the far tree first wins. I mean, it's not even close. It's not even close. Although I did run out of stamina And, oh, no, no, no! Green management! The dog wins! Looking like Donovan Bailey against Michael Johnson. 1997. Oh. Hello, madam. Nope, this is not for you. Alright. Let's keep it moving. Nope, this doesn't concern you. Nice mouth hat, by the way. Thanks for the cash. Really appreciate it. Where are we going? He's leading us on a wild Dalmatian chase. Man, I wish I could get $350 just for walking around. Canadian government will give you $2,000 just to stay at home. This is child's play. I don't know. I don't know if I have enough wanted stars to pass the Clarkson gate, Willie. Clarkson Waterworks Management Reservoir number 2. This is Dan's comments after every Golden Goblet episode. The draw distance. Oh my god. It's a red tree, dude. Where are you? Oh, he's done it. Red tree? Woof, by the way. Yep. Bark, bark.
Is this the red tree that General planted?
No way! This is a maple tree.
A maple tree? Then it shouldn't be red at this time of year.
You're right. That's strange.
Also strange how it in no way resembles a maple tree at all.
A long time ago, my mama and daddy used to come here together a lot. They told me they used to go on dates here. Back before Mama would make sandwiches, then they'd come here and eat them together.
Amazing.
My mama was really pretty, you know.
And a great cook, clearly.
When I was a kid, I believed she was a real goddess.
You still are a kid, Patty.
Under the boughs of a legendary tree that stayed red all year long, a small miracle was born.
Starting to think she actually is Melvin's kid.
One man managed to win the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world. And they call him Melvin Woods.
My favorite place to drop in Fortnite. The Melvin Woods. Woof, by the way.
Looks like it's time to move on. What a fantastic guide we managed to find. He actually waited for us to finish talking before taking us on to the next spot.
It's better than I could do, honestly. Here we go. I would never. But I would try that. Hold on, get the stand back. Patty, move! Okay, okay. I almost got her. That would have been $500 out of my bank account. It is weird how you lock onto Patty, but the dog doesn't have a collider for that. Just shoot him, I need to know. Okay, fine. Look, he dodged it. He's the fastest dog alive. He can't be hit. I'm not even sure it's a dog. It's some kind of eldritch being. It exists in the space between dimensions. we go. Still following him. They should make an Uber for dogs. This will really speed up this whole process. Oh, you mean wyvern? Sorry, yeah. Wyvern for dogs. Excuse me, sir. You just did a loop for no reason. I mean, I'm on the clock here. Why are we slaloming? You're not Lindsey Vonn. Why are you following a dog? It's not a dog, it's an Erie Dalmatian. Oh, he's getting tired, you can tell. This is really gonna take forever, huh? Oh, almost lost me there. This is like every boss fight in Dark Souls 2 from the perspective of the boss. As the dog moves away to try to get some Estus space, we keep their exact distance consistent. Where are we going? Oh! There we go. Skateboarding on the sidewalk. Sure hope no police officer catches and arrests me. Yo, we got bike lanes. We got car lanes. We should get a dog lane. Like a lane where you can only walk dogs. Why? Because, like, so you ever be walking on the sidewalk and then two dogs are coming at each other and then they start going, like, you know, they're barking at each other and, like, jumping into each other's face, and you gotta be like, hey, how am I gonna dodge these dogs on the sidewalk? How would having dog lanes solve that? Because there wouldn't be dogs in the people lane. The people lane would remain unfettered by anything except slow walkers. And people that for some reason when they're in a big group choose to walk like 8 abreast instead of in a line. Alright, I have a feeling I know where we're going here. Thank you, Willie. Now that is a red tree, dude. Yes, red tree. Woof, by the way. Alright.
Hey, Patti.
Got any cool stories about this one?
How would you rate this creation?
Not bad, I reckon. They made good use of its natural form, while also pulling out the soul from within.
They?
The artificial color also looks pretty. You don't usually see this level of harmony. Something unnatural always ends up getting left behind.
Zach, did you catch all that? She sounded just like the curator of an art gallery in New York. I think we may have just uncovered a new side of her. But unfortunately, I can't see anything artistic about it.
You fool!
Honestly, it looks insane to me.
It's a tree.
That's all I get from it.
It's just a tree.
And there's no way that this is a
insane to me.
descendant of the tree that the general planted.
Woof. Yes. Here we go again. I mean, you knew this was coming. They weren't going to let us get it on the second tree. Video games love threes. Absolutely correct. Like how we're gaining speed on the dog. The dog is accelerating and I'm coasting. It's a pretty minor thing, but it makes you wonder about the physics. On grass, uphill, yes. Oh, here we go. At least the music slaps. Does it, though? Oh, god, Willie, oh my god. I don't know, this music sounds like it's straight out of Just for Laughs gags. And I do not respect that. It does. Don't even get me started on Just for Laughs gags, dude. I hate that friggin' show. Guess we'll be taking the bridge. Why do you hate Just for Laughs gags? There was a time on Canadian TV where Just for Laughs gags was legitimately on TV like 20 out of every 24 hours. And how many times can you watch somebody be like, you know, like they let their stroller run away? Where the hell is Willie? And then everyone goes, oh, my stroller! And then when the stroller like hits something, it's just a baby doll, and everyone goes, ha! Willie? Willie! Let's go. I'll never forget. So I hate Just for Laughs gags. It might be my least favorite media property, despite being a Canadian television program. I'll never forget when Kate and I went to South Korea in 2018. We got in a taxi, and the taxi had a screen in the back that was playing Just for Laughs gags. And it was like, you know, at the end of life, when the capsule opens up and you realize that the alien followed Jake Gyllenhaal out of the space station and is now running wild on Earth, I had the exact same vibe. I was like, we didn't contain it. We had a chance to contain it, and we failed, and now nothing can stop it. If you'll excuse me, I've got to solve a puzzle. Alright, back to skateboarding. It's big in France and Switzerland as well. I thought that in Europe you were supposed to be more cultured than us.